Cuffed, stripped naked, slammed to the ground, and subjected to a search of the most private parts of her body. Dashcam video of a Houston woman's controversial arrest back in 2015 has now been released. Fox 26's Greg Grugan here with the very latest on this. Greg.
John, District Attorney Kim Ogg centered her campaign around defending the rights of victims and reversing abuse by law enforcement. That said, it's now the position of Ogg and her prosecutors that the treatment of the young woman you are about to see broke no laws and requires no punishment. On June 20th, 2015, Sharnisha Corley was pulled over for a traffic violation in North Houston. Harris County deputies suspecting drug possession stripped her naked below the waist. Seconds into the newly released dashcam video, the 21-year-old woman with no criminal record is pushed face first to the ground and her head shoved beneath the car. Moments later, a female deputy is seen forcefully prying Corley's legs apart. Corley remains prone, legs pinned against her back for several minutes until a second female deputy arrives. Wearing rubber gloves, that second deputy can later be seen reaching between Corley's legs. While the video cannot conclusively show penetration, officers say they recovered a tiny amount of marijuana but did not invade a body cavity. In sworn testimony, Corley says she was absolutely violated.
If what those officers did to Miss Corley is not mistreatment, does not amount to rape, I don't know what is.
Corley's attorney, Sam Kamak, is furious.
Basically violated every human right known to mankind under God with this young lady, and then they're not held accountable. That's what I'm angry about.
Not held accountable because Harris County District Attorney Kim Ogg has cleared the previously indicted officers of all criminal charges and challenged Corley's credibility. Would you characterize that as re-victimizing the victim in this case?
Of course it is. It's a threat.
It's a development that's being forcefully denounced by Black Lives Matter.
And any attempt to try to criminalize her, demonize her, is inappropriate, and it needs to stop. It needs to be shut down. It could have been me. It could have been my daughter. It could have been any woman in Harris County. The reality of it is, it wouldn't have been any white woman.
Candace Weber says leaving the brutal search unpunished amounts to a green light for further police misconduct against women.
What would you think would be justifiable for you to do for a police officer to pull your pants down, put you on the ground, spread your legs, and vaginally penetrate you in a Texaco parking lot? What crime would you have to commit for that to be okay?
So what's the victim's credibility issue? Turns out Corley told the grand jury she believed she was pregnant at the time of the search. It was later determined that the pregnancy didn't begin until after the incident. Attorney Kamak says she didn't lie and has actually dared the DA to file charges. In the studio, Greg Grugan, Fox 26 News.